I'm going to my very first therapy appointment, like ever. Never been to therapy. Um, I'm gonna tell you guys a little about why I decided to finally go to therapy. Really, because like I believe that professional help is more important than going and like venting to a friend or like a family member. Like spreading your negative thoughts or like your negative, like whatever you got going on in your life onto them. So I feel like going to somebody that's like that has studied, that's licensed, that is professional, and that is their job, I feel like that is a better way than venting to a friend or a family member, because think about it, that's not their job. And honestly, going to someone else and saying anything negative or being negative, I personally don't like that. And if someone comes around me and they're trying to tell me about their life and it's a lot of negative things, and I can't even give them advice or help them, and now I just feel like I heard all this negative stuff, it's like that I don't like. So how I even thought to go to therapy was honestly because I was referred by another professional that I was doing business with, and it was different business, and they kind of like overheard, like, you know, my personal life, like I've kind of opened up because I am like a transparent type of person, and that's why I'm even doing this video, and that's why like I even do TikToks, and I'm on YouTube, and I have a podcast that's similar to what I always talk about on TikTok. So yeah, they had told me that they would think that they advised me to do therapy because they were in a similar situation where they did not think that therapy was gonna be the way that could be like helping them improve their mental health, because they thought like other ways could do that. And that's what I thought for the longest, till like what till last month. I literally thought that like me working out, me going to the gym, me going on runs, on hikes, that would be like enough therapy, and that's like me working to like improve my mental health and like really like release those suppressed feelings and emotions and negative toxic things that I've been through, that all got suppressed. I just suppressed it in the moment deep down because I didn't know how to go about it. So I just literally thought that working out and eating healthy and just like being with my family, all that is very great and it helps a lot, but that's not really facing your emotions and your feelings and really dealing with it and really like going to the root of the problem and finding the root and really connecting things and trying to really, how do you say it, I'm looking for the word, like not just like brush things under the rug, but so I watched a lot of stories and like similar like stories to my kind of personal story, and all those people like have talked about how they didn't believe that therapy was going to be good, and they just wanted to go and give it a try and see if it can help, and it actually ended up helping. And then they even started sharing like what their therapist was like having them do and telling them that really helped them with their following or their platform. And I really like found that inspiring, and I was like, wait, like what they're saying actually makes sense. And like coming from someone who reads and does a lot of research and want to improve themselves, when I read what the therapist was like giving advice and saying on how to go about things, I was like, wait, that actually is extremely like intelligent and professional, and that is literally what how my mindset and my perspective on things is, So that's when I was like, actually, I'm gonna make an appointment. So I made an appointment with this company that's here in Irvine, California. And actually, I made my appointment, like the therapist that I picked is Arabic, and that's what I am. like my first language is Arabic. So I was like, okay, you know, like since we're gonna have to like track my like childhood and go all the way back and things, so I was like, and my first language, like I said, is Arabic, so I'm pretty fluent in Arabic, and I was wondering like, so honestly, I chose the Arabic therapist because, like I said, Arabic is my first language, and I am fluent in Arabic. So I got these from CVS, and they are the no damage. I had similar ones. They look dirty, but this one from Target, and it's really good. It's the same thing because I ditched those old like bands that would like be so tight. So take this one. But yeah, I chose the Arabic one, and my appointment is actually literally in 30 minutes, and I'm going right now. And I wore my gym clothes because I'm going straight to the gym right after the session, because usually my morning routine is waking up and going to the gym and then going about my day, but I have the appointment at 10 in the morning. So I really hope that I end up liking the therapist, and like the therapist ends up like understanding me. And I just don't know like how deep of a level I'm gonna have to share like my life. And I'm that type of person that like I am transparent and I like to share, but at the same time, like of course there's a lot of details and stuff that I don't want to share, you know? So I don't know honestly, but I'm just hoping for the best, and I know that I'm going on a positive like perspective, like how I'm looking at the therapy, like going into therapy. I'm looking at it in a positive light, so I'm pretty sure that's gonna help a lot with how I'm gonna like it. And I use this. I saw like this hair person on TikTok that like is really good with hair, and her hair is healthy, and she recommended it, so I was like, let me try it. She said it's like, it's collagen for the hair. It has a lot of benefits, but at the same time, it acts as a spray where it kind of sets your hair like almost like a gel. Not really a gel. I don't know how to explain it. It's like a mist. So it like wets your hair, so you could brush it and then it stays in one way. But yeah, I'm gonna go right now, and I will tell you guys about it in the car after I'm done with the session.